Hey kids, today I'm reading you two books. Hopefully you watched the video of coronavirus is a big word. And I'm going to now read you another book called Shubert and Sophie Stay Home. I've had some of you and your parents express to me that all this is so confusing. Why are we staying home? It's kind of fun, but then we miss our friends. So, what's going on? Well, let's read this story about Shubert and Sophie, and maybe it will make a little bit more sense. So, what part of the book is this? The title. And what part is this? The spine. Where's your spine? Back here. What does it do? Holds you together. This book technically doesn't have a full spine. I just stapled it together, but that's what it would do. I've got the staples holding it together. And who writes the words? The author. And who draws the pictures? The illustrator. Fantastic. Okay, so this book was written by Dr. Becky Bailey with Vicky Helper and Julie Rufo, and it was illustrated by James Hrack. Things in Bug Valley have been different lately. Shubert and Sophie have been at home for many, many days. Does that sound familiar? There's a new virus that's making a lot of people sick. Staying home helps keep families safe and healthy, and it helps keep the virus from spreading. People all over the world are staying home. If you have a globe or a picture of a map, now would be a good time to look at all the different countries and realize that all the people that you see here, there's even more people out there in the world, and they're all staying home too. So, let's see what Shubert and Sophie are going to do next. The first few days at home together were fun for Shubert and Sophie. It was kind of like a spring break or a snow day. The first couple of days, they were kind of fun, huh? Didn't have to go to school. You could go run outside, play. You could kind of eat snacks whenever you wanted. Maybe watch a little more TV that you normally would do. But Shubert and Sophie, they played board games, they played outside, and they took family walks. They even worked on a giant jigsaw puzzle together. Boys and girls, have you done that? I know, we had a 3,000-piece puzzle we worked on. It took us about a week, but we got it done, and it was really pretty when we were done. One morning, after about a week of staying home, Shubert woke up grumpy. He grumbled about having to do his homework. He grumbled about having to be at home, missing his soccer games. He grumbled about everything. Is that kind of how you guys are feeling right now? It was fun at first, but now we miss all our friends, we miss our teachers. Well, let's see what happened to Sophie. She woke up grumpy the very same day, and she cried, "I miss my school family. I miss my friends, and I'm angry my field trip to the zoo got canceled." A lot of things got canceled, didn't they? Our graduation, you're having to do homework. So let's see how they react. Their grumpy feelings turned into grumpy actions. Sophie grabbed Schubert's pencil as he did his homework. Shubert yelled, "Stop! Mom! Sophie keeps bothering me!" Do you have a sibling at home that keeps annoying you? I know some of you do. Mom was feeling grumpy that day too. She snapped at Shubert and Sophie. "Can you two just stop fighting?" Dad growled loudly enough. Are your mommies and daddies sometimes grumpy? It happens. It happens to all of us. What do you think they're going to do about it? That's possible. Let's find out. It was like the whole family had forgotten how to solve problems. They forgot to ask for a turn. They forgot how to use their big voices. They even forgot how to take a deep belly breath. Some days, staying at home is really hard. Mom and Dad heard the frustration in their own voices, and they felt knots inside their stomachs. They looked at each other and both took 3 deep breaths together. Let's do that together right now. 1, 2, 3. Don't you feel more relaxed now? Let's finish reading this book. Finally, Dad said, "It's so hard to have so many changes. It seems like we're all feeling big feelings, like sad and frustrated." Are you feeling sad and frustrated? Sometimes? Yeah, I sometimes am too. Sometimes I like it, being home and getting to see my boys. And then sometimes I get really sad because I want to see you guys. And I want to be able to hug you because you know I'm a hugger. And now we can't do that anymore. So it gets frustrating. Mom said, "Shubert, you wanted to go to your soccer games and practice with your friends." And Shubert nodded. Mom continued, "Sophie, you wanted to go to the zoo with your class and play with your friends." And Sophie nodded. Mom continued, "We can all handle staying at home. It's hard, but we can handle it. Breathe with me." The whole family took 3 slow, deep breaths together. In. One more time. Their shoulders relaxed, their eyes softened, and the knots in their tummies slowly faded away. That evening at dinner, Shubert said, "One of our assignments from Mrs. Bookbinder is to write down one thing that we are grateful for each day, even on my grumpy days." I wrote that I am thankful for my family. Boys and girls, I think this is really important to do. I started a gratitude journal, and even on my grumpy days, it's sometimes a little harder to find something we're thankful for. But if you really think about it, when I'm grumpy, sometimes our new puppy comes up and he nuzzles my face and tries to cheer me up. And so I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for having friends and family to talk to and give me comfort when I'm feeling blue. I'm grateful for my kids because they just make me smile. I love them so much. So Sophie, she had the same great idea. Let's all share gratefulness. So they took turns sharing their gratitude. It felt so wonderful that they decided to make sharing gratefulness a regular part of their dinner time ritual. I think this is really a great idea. And something else that I just found out, that our 5th graders are writing letters to themselves that they get back when they're seniors. And I just thought that this would be a great way if you have your mommies and daddies help you write down some things about what makes you happy right now, what your favorite hobbies are, what the coronavirus means to you, and how you feel about it, so that one day you can look back on this and realize that during this time of change and hardship and uncertainty, um, it's hard to sometimes be positive, but looking back at the little things that you did to get through this um, will be a priceless memory down the road. Boys and girls, I miss you. I love you. I wish you well. And I really hope that this story kind of helps you make some sense of this and your feelings that keep probably going back and forth. Um, Enjoy today. It's supposed to get rainy later, so maybe get outside, get some fresh air, and have a great day. Bye bye.